There has been big talk and expectations since Nucor, the largest U.S. steel production corporation, announced they plan to make their single biggest investment of over $3 billion to build a sheet mill in rural West Virginia. You can imagine the excitement as people see opportunities for high-paying jobs, wonderful benefits, and the side effects that would trickle out to the local economies. In this video, we'll take a look at who Nucor is, what their facility will entail, and how it may impact the lives of those nearby. Justin Dickey here, serving Huntington and beyond. If you're considering a move to or around Huntington, West Virginia, give me a call or an email, as I would love the opportunity to assist you with your move and earn your business. With that being said, allow me to introduce Nucor so we have more context around people's excitement. Nucor is North America's largest steel production and products company, operating over 27 steel mills with more on the way. They produce approximately 1/4 of America's raw steel using scrap metal. As a result of using scrap metal, they are also the largest recycler of any type of material in North America, annually processing about 20 million tons of scrap to create steel that is 100% recyclable at the end of its life cycle. Nucor, a company that values family, trust, and teamwork, was recently ranked number 98 in the Fortune 500 largest public companies in America and ranked first in its industry. This leading company is massively investing to grow its business and create thousands of high-paying American manufacturing jobs. In addition to the direct jobs that Nucor creates, studies show that about 4 or 5 indirect jobs are created in or around their facilities. This leads us to the sheet steel mill being built in Apple Grove, West Virginia. The reason that this part of the country was chosen was to enhance the trade routes between the Midwest and the northeastern states. The current number of dollars to build Nucor's largest steel mill to date is projected to be $3.1 billion. This is their largest single investment within the company and the largest investment that the state of West Virginia has ever seen. Once operational, the mill will be able to produce 3 million tons of sheet steel per year while maintaining one of the lowest carbon footprints of any sheet mill in the world. The steel produced here will supply several different industries such as automotive, HVAC, appliances, heavy equipment, agriculture, transportation, and construction. During the building phase of this project, it is estimated that between 1,000 and 2,000 temporary construction jobs will be created. And then, when the facility is open and running, 800 permanent jobs will be created at this site. The groundbreaking ceremony of the 1,700-acre site took place in October of 2023, and it set a world record for the largest groundbreaking in the world with a shovel line of over 7 football fields long. The building of the steel mill is expected to take about 2 years to finish. One reporter said it should open its doors in 2024, but that math seems a little off to me. Hopefully, after explaining who Nucor is and what they are building, you can understand why it's such a big deal to our area. I mean, the town of Apple Grove has a population of under 200 people. The mill itself will employ more workers than the population of the town. With a median salary supposedly going to be around $90,000 with benefits, that is well above what the average West Virginian earns. Pair that with our relatively low cost of living, this will incentivize many people to relocate to the area or make a commute from our neighboring cities. The closest West Virginia town to the facility is about a 15-minute drive away, and that would be Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which has a population of about 4,000 people. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know a lot about Point Pleasant or Mason County for that matter, but as of this moment, I wouldn't expect there to be many options for amenities, events, or conveniences compared to some of the other surrounding cities. However, as I mentioned earlier, 4 or 5 indirect jobs are created per steel mill job. These smaller towns are likely to see a boon in shopping, housing, restaurants, hotels, and schools. Nucor has already brought monetary value to the area. They provided Mason County School District with a $1 million check to help its 7 schools within the district grow. Additionally, they gave a $100,000 check to a local food bank to provide some relief in that department. Nucor is also looking at additional investment opportunities in the state to help grow their logistics network. Who said the job's at an end with just this one steel mill? Over the next 10 years of mill operations, it's expected to have a $25 billion impact on the state of West Virginia. One of the specific questions that I received regarding the construction of the Nucor steel mill is about good places to raise a family in Mason County. I admit that I don't know too much about Mason County, but I would expect it to grow and flourish in the near future. I don't believe this is going to be my only video about the Nucor steel mill, so maybe I can give more insight in a future video on this topic. In the meantime, I can provide some alternative locations to settle down. There are several cities that I believe to be within an acceptable commuting distance to the steel mill. Our state capital, Charleston, is about 45 minutes from the site, and Huntington's sister town of Barbersville is only 28 minutes from this future steel mill. If you want to be closer to the universities, sports, or other amenities, these locations with populations nearing 50,000 people would be a great option for you to live. Then, there are some smaller cities that run along the interstate that could serve as a central location, such as Milton or Hurricane. It just depends on your lifestyle and your willingness to commute. Stay tuned to the channel because I intend to create videos highlighting these areas that I just mentioned as well. So this video served as an introduction to Nucor, gave some details on the steel mill being built in Apple Grove, West Virginia, talked about the trickle effects that should happen in the economy, and gave some alternative locations where you may want to live to be able to work at this state-of-the-art steel facility. In future videos, I plan to compare some of these nearby cities to help you decide which is best for you to call home. I'd like to compare current home prices and features, as well as speak on the communities that you are buying into. If there's anything else you would like to know about the area, I encourage you to do so by leaving a comment, and I'll do my best to answer the questions for you. If you like this video, or at least appreciate my efforts, please hit that like button. Then subscribe to stay in the know about Huntington and the surrounding areas. Until next time, cheers!